What's going on to all my gamers and gamers? It's your boy Kano, the brutally honest gamer, and I'm back with another video. Let's get it, let's go, let's talk about it. So I know it's been over about 3 weeks since I dropped my last video on this channel, and to be honest with you, gamer section duty calls. I've been focusing on a lot of reviews, trying to build that channel up, and we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel. You dig? Let's get it, let's go. So let's go ahead and talk about this main elephant in the room, and that's the PlayStation 5 Pro. You know, I'm gonna make a video about the Xbox refresh situation, but I feel the same way about that situation as pertaining to this situation right here with the PlayStation 5 Pro. And the main question that I have for everybody that y'all should comment below is, do we need a PlayStation 5 Pro right now? Do we need it, if not at all? And I'm not trying to put the pandemic as the reason why we're not getting games, but it's kind of part of the reason also of why we're not getting the games that we need, and why the PS5 is not being utilized properly, and why do we need a PlayStation 5 Pro? It really doesn't make any sense to me. So reason why I heard it, I saw little articles about it, then I saw it from the clown that we know by the name of Marlins Gaming Nation, basically the buffoonery within his platform, and the basically false narrative individual that like to create false narratives and put out lies out there to the internet. He's another version of Reforged Gaming in a sense, but I digress. So anywho, with the PlayStation 5 that we're getting right now, I feel honestly that the PlayStation 5, not only that with the Xbox Series X, we're not getting the full benefits of the machine. The machines are not being utilized to its highest capacity in a way. If you think about it right now, especially with the PlayStation 5, PlayStation right now, as far as Sony is concerned, is going through a dramatic change, and PlayStation as a whole, which I will make a video more in depth about what went wrong with PlayStation in that sense, basically in that way of Sony and its games has not been the same since the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 days and the PlayStation 3 days. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the games that we've been getting since from the PlayStation 4 to now has been over the shoulder, quick time events, real time, like pressing the X button type of vibe, with the story being about somebody's father or uncle, basically. And it's basically more about revenge type of vibes with some of these narrative driven games. Honestly though, when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro, we don't need one right now at all, because the machine hasn't been utilized. The original PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Slim has not been utilized at all. It has not been utilized at all to its highest capability. Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and it's a phenomenal game, but it's on Square Enix because they do have performance issues and they have graphical issues in the game. That's just my personal opinion, because I've seen it, because I'm playing the game myself. You dig? So when you look at what's going on right now, you can't blame it on the PlayStation 5, because I'm talking about PlayStation 5 as far as the machine is concerned. It's the developers not utilizing the machine to its highest capability. With the PlayStation 5 Pro, we're not going to see much out of the graphical improvements like that. We're not going to see much out of it, because it really doesn't make any sense. Like on the box it says that the PlayStation 5 can go up to 8K and go up to 120 frames per second. If that's not the case, if they're putting out the PlayStation 5 Pro and they saying the same thing, that basically means that they lied. That's false advertisement, man. That's figurative facts, no fiction. That's figurative facts, no fiction. That would be considered false advertisement. Same thing with the Xbox Series. If that was the same case with that, that would have been considered false advertisement if they're doing a refresh and putting it up to 8K, 120 frames per second on all their games. Honestly though, we don't have televisions that go full-fledged 8K yet, which it will be there momentarily, but not right now. Now, when it comes to the PlayStation 5 as a whole, we have yet to see any more first-party titles, to the point that we're not even going to get a first-party title from Sony until sometime after 2025. Like after April of 2025, we'll probably see something. But we don't even know about that yet. You feel me? Because all Sony was doing for this generation is making live service games, and that was an epic fail, except for Helldivers 2, which I didn't play. I don't want to play. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? My thing with the PlayStation 5 Pro is we really don't need it. The PlayStation 5 is good as it is. They just got to utilize the machines. And to the fanboys that's hyping up the PlayStation 5 Pro, something's really wrong with y'all, because the fact remains is that it goes to show that y'all don't really play games. And for two, when you look at the PlayStation 5, as good as it is. They still haven't utilized the machine. You know what I'm saying? They got more features they could be adding to the machine. They just really trying to get more money out of y'all. If y'all don't really see what's going on with the PlayStation 5 Pro, they're really trying to get more money out of y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if the PlayStation 5 Pro be about $600, $700. If that's the case, then I won't be buying the PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm going to stick to what I got now with the regular PlayStation 5. And I got a PlayStation 5 digital. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, when it comes to the gaming aspect of it, when it comes to the actual games, Sony has to do a better job in formulating or doing a better job when it comes to their PlayStation 5 games with the first party side, because they need to learn to diversify their portfolio in games instead of making a narrative driven quick time events about somebody's father or uncle getting killed or whatever, or revenge plot. They can keep that, but make a diversity of games and make more first person shooters or something like that, first person elements to it. Make more platformers outside of the Astro's Playroom. Bring back Ratchet and Clank with more of their titles. Bring back Jack and Dexter, SOCOM. You feel me? They canceled Twisted Metal, which people was hyped about, even though I didn't agree with the live service element, but it would have done justice if it was in that way. So let me bring this to y'all attention. So I was watching G4 TV the other day, the old G4 TV on YouTube, and I was looking at the PlayStation 3 launch and how that price point was $600 and it didn't do well. But the way I looked at it from the PlayStation 3 standpoint is they had a more variety of games outside of what we getting. We had the Killzones, we had the Infamous, we had the doggone Resistant games, Warhawk, Starhawk, Jack and Dexter collection, the Ratchet and Clank games. They had even Heavenly Sword. That was a whole diverse lineup of gaming. It was different genres of gaming. But what we're getting as far as first party titles, and I put the sole blame on Jim Ryan, is for the fact that when it comes down to his games, it's always that narrative driven movie cinematic type of games that people are not going to want to sit through like a movie all the time. You feel me? Like The Last of Us Part 2, in my opinion, it was a trash game for the storytelling. The storytelling was garbage truck juice. Why the hell would they kill Joel off and he was a fan favorite? You feel what I'm saying? The gameplay was pretty much the same thing. It really wasn't nothing different about the gameplay. It was just the same gameplay. Only thing beautiful about the game was the graphics. The graphics was very beautiful, but we didn't even need a remaster for the PS5. All you had to do was do a free update. It didn't need nobody need to buy Part 2 remaster. It could have been a free update. But no, Sony wanna be greedy and charge people arm and a leg. It could be a $10 upgrade, or if you haven't bought the game, you have to pay more money for the game. Or same thing with Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Either $10 for an upgrade, or you have to pay for a balance if you have never played the game, which I think is a load of crap. You feel what I'm saying? And Death Stranding 2, honestly, is not my cup of tea because it's more of the same game, just more of a cinematic storytelling. And no offense to Kojima, but I feel like he got to do more when it comes to his games. That's just my personal opinion. You feel what I'm saying? I know some people will agree with me, some will not. But at the end of the day, the PlayStation 5 Pro, which I'm getting back to right now, is not needed right now. I say wait about 2 more years. Hell, don't even put it out at all. Just take that whole concept of the PlayStation 5 Pro, switch it to the PlayStation 6 and move it to the next generation. Because right now, when it comes down to PlayStation, and this is just figgity facts, no fiction, we do not need a PlayStation 5 Pro right now. And same goes with the Xbox. We do not need an Xbox Series X refresh or whatever right now. We don't need that. I say make all that technology, the advanced technology, push that all the way over to the next generation. We don't need that right now. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna leave it on that note, man. Comment your thoughts below about this. And oh yeah, everybody know about the Xbox partner preview showcase that they have. I got a video for that coming soon too, so y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell when I drop these videos. You dig? I'm out. Peace.